Today on MTG Unpacked, we are taking a look at the Dragon's Approach deck. So I actually built this one several months ago, finally got around to putting out a deck tech and gameplay video. So if you are not aware, Dragon's Approach, this is the one where you can dump 4 of them into your graveyard, and then when you cast it you can exile those, search your library for a dragon, and put it onto the battlefield. And obviously any number of cards named Dragon's Approach, so we've got 20 here. We're almost always going to want to fetch our pal Velomachus Lorehold. He has Flying, Vigilance, Haste, fairly beefy dude, costs 7 to cast normally. You can hard cast it sometimes, but usually we want to get it onto the battlefield for free. And then when it attacks, we're going to look at the top 7 cards of our library, casting an instant or sorcery. So we have a bunch of stuff here, and you basically don't pay the mana cost there, put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. So Draconic Intervention, this is one of the options here. So you get to exile instant or sorcery card from your graveyard when you are casting this, and dealing X damage to each non-dragon creature based on the exiled card's mana value. So we're sort of hoping the best value for that is the Lorehold command here. So that enables us to do a ton of damage, does some nice board wiping action. And you might ask, how do we get the Dragon's Approach into the graveyard? So we've got a bunch of stuff here, including Cathartic Pyre. So discarding up to 2 cards, draw that many cards. We can also use it to deal 3 damage to target creature or planeswalker. We've got 4 of those. Tormenting Voice, some more discard, only 3 of these. You get to draw 2 cards from that. And then Thrilling Discovery, bit of life gain here. Discard 2, draw 3, that's the most value. And we also have a Valakut Awakening here. We can either use that for mana, or what we often find is we have a bunch of stuff in our hand but no Dragon's Approach, so we can dump that stuff back into the deck, draw that many cards +1, hopefully drawing some more Dragon's Approach. And then if we look at the remaining parts of the deck here, we've got the Lorehold command. You can pick 2, so either creating a 3/2 red and white spirit, pumping up your creatures, hardly ever use that one. You can also deal 3 damage to any target and get some life gain. That can be a lifesaver if your life is down a fair bit. Or we can also sacrifice permanent and draw 2 cards. And finally, for good measure, we have Inferno of the Star Mounts, a nice dragon here. So in case we already have the Velomachus, we want to bring out another dragon, here's the one. So that's pretty cool, just a 6/6, you're not usually going to use the ability of this guy. And then pretty simple mana base here, 4 plains, 4 Needle Verge, 4 Fury Calm, and 6 mountains. So that wraps it up. There is actually another variant where you can do a turn 3 combo. You would have to splash blue for that, so that complicates things a little bit. But let me know what you think in the comments section, and let's take the Dragon's Approach deck for a spin. Alright, let's see how this Dragon's Approach deck does with the new standard. So we've got a couple here, Thrilling Discovery, good, Mountain, and no dragons. That's what we want. We want the dragons to stay in the deck. So I'll keep that. Alright, so we're up against white. Lunar Veteran. Okay, we'll go with this. And then the plan is to use Thrilling Discovery, toss the Dragon's Approach. And we'll take the 1 here. And then a Fury Calm whenever the opponent is ready. And this is nice to have up our sleeves if we run into trouble. A lot of different options. Finally! Okay, so we'll go Snarl. And yes, we shall reveal that. Thrilling Discovery. Get rid of the Dragon's Approach. Hopefully, yes, we get a couple more. Excellent. So I think the next play, same as the first. And then hopefully we can draw into more Dragon's Approach, get our Velomachus going. And not making much of a dent with the life total. Okay, we'll go Plains. Thrilling Discovery. Toss the Dragon's Approach. And do we get another? Excellent. So next turn. Actually, we've got one Velomachus in hand, but we'll get a free one in a moment. And some more discard. Actually, we've got two of these now. That'll be handy. We may not even need them, actually. Okay, so what is opponent doing here? Alright, so now we'll go Mountain, Dragon's Approach. Yes, take action. Select a 4 there. And bring out our old pal Velomachus. Going in for the attack. Now let's see, what do we have in the graveyard? Draconic Intervention. Veloccut Awakening. Let's go for... Yeah, there's nothing really much there. Let's go for a Dragon's Approach. Start filling the graveyard again. We could use a Veloccut, empty the hand, but I sort of want to keep this stuff. Although the Velomachus, you know what? Yeah, any number of cards, so we could toss a couple of things. And he's like, okay. So let's see here. We'll go discard a card. Tormenting Voice, I think. Okay. Does 3 damage. Discard up to 2 cards. I think we'll go... We need to empty if we had the mana. Okay, let's get some mana here. Now we can do it. Okay, so we want to get rid of, put this, and yeah, we probably dump the land back in the deck. It's fine. And Dragon's Approach, that's what we're looking for. I don't know if he's even going to last that long, actually. Down to 1. And I think this is going to wrap it up unless he can pull a rabbit out of the hat. He needs a miracle. Okay, getting some life gain. I mean, it's game over as soon as we do the dragon's approach. And that is game. So we'll see what we're up against this time. The previous games weren't too challenging. I'm going to say this is a good start. Okay, we go to the mountain. Cathartic Pyre. Discard 2. Dragon's Approach. And that is actually what we need. So we're in good shape so far. We just need a little bit more mana. That'll be the next thing. Can we draw enough mana? Revitalize, okay. Tormenting Voice. Okay. And then I'm going to say probably next turn, what do we do? Maybe a... Let's see here, Twitch opponent, Thrilling Discovery, discard 2. Okay, we'll go that. So now we've got our Dragon's Approach in place. Play the Needle Verge. Might as well dump another one. And we are all set. Actually, this would be better just keeping it in the deck, but... Okay, so we're dealing with angels by the look of it. Angel life gain. This is going to be interesting. Okay, so we go Dragon's Approach. Take action. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that leaves 2 actually. We'll do our Velamachus. There he is. Play the land. Let's see, duels 3. Yeah, we will hang on to that. Attack. Let's go another Dragon's Approach. Get in some damage. And we didn't really have anything to dump yet. We need a couple more of these. So we've got 2 here. Angel of Vitality, sure. Okay, so that's going to get annoying. We'll take care of that. Dawnbringer Cleric. Is he gonna get rid of a Dragon's Approach? Of course! Of course. Up to 19, that's pretty crazy. Let's see here. I think we go, well, let's see if we can take care of anything. 3 damage to any target. It's in the ETB. Okay. Let's do this because we need to. Yeah, we'll get rid of both. Yep, we have to anyway. Okay, Dragon's Approach. Here we go. Alright, Dragon's Approach it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. How convenient. Now we get this dude. And then what is the ability here? Gets +1, okay, till end of turn. Sure, why not? Oh, so you pump him up, okay. Reading the card explains the card. So you got to do all that in one turn. So you would need to have 14 mana on tap. Not gonna get there, I'm afraid. Okay, Dragon's Approach. We are cleared out. Alright, everybody attacking. Draconic Intervention, I think, is the key. We want something. Do we have something? Oh, that is X damage, exiled cards, mana value. Perfect. That clears the board down to 4. Yep, that was nice. So what I'm interested in seeing is if we come up against any decks with some graveyard hate that would really cause us some problems. I'm going to say this looks fine. And we'll do the snarl. No, we don't need to reveal anything just yet. Okay, so up against a snowland. Start filling the graveyard. Okay, so then we've got the Cathartic. Excellent. We do have the Velomachus. Not ideal to have in hand. And I guess it's daytime. Ah, we're up against werewolves. This ought to be fun. Okay, so we will discard Dragon's Approach. So we now have 3 in the graveyard. And then I'm probably going to do a Valakut Awakening. We need to dump some of this stuff back in the deck, get some more Dragon's Approach in hand, especially putting the Velomachus back will help us. Okay, so we'll go Awakening. And let's say we get rid of those two. Excellent. Except we did get another Velomachus. So yeah, 3 Dragon's Approach now. Maybe dumping that land was a bad idea actually. So he's got a ton of mana, not ramping into anything just yet. I want to see some werewolves. Here we go. The transformation is complete. Okay, we'll dump one of those. And does he have a counter? Yes. Counter target spell. Okay. Fine. There's more than one way to skin a werewolf. Getting for another 3. Hoping we can draw some mana next turn. But we do not, so we're just going to have to do the Dragon's Approach. Yes. That is quite alright. And our old pal Velomachus enters the scene. Let's see here. So we can't wipe out the werewolves. 3 damage. I think I'm just going to do a Dragon's Approach. Down to 9. Now it's daytime. Back to regular human werewolves. And enchanting the creature, it's tapped. Not to worry. So we will have to start hurriedly filling the graveyard again. We don't have enough to hardcast the Velomachus either. 3 damage to any target. Down to 9. Discard. Let's see here. Creatures you control. We can't escape from that being tapped, can we? Okay, so we're going to hopefully get rid of some Dragon's Approach. Get some card draw. And let's see here. Discard 2. Where are we at? We have 3. Sort of wanna... we don't really... We've got to play... Let's see here. Yeah, we need the mana. Okay. Cathartic Fire, target the creature. Discard 2, hanging on to that. I think we are good actually. You can always, let's see, Cathartic Fire. Okay, put a +1/+1 counter. Target creature. It resolves. Now things are going to be interesting. We're on a bit of a clock here. I think we have to do this. And that will keep us in the game a bit longer. 9 apiece. How many we have? Let's see here. Just the 3. Okay. We'll go Dragon's Approach. Down to 6. Let's see here. We'll hang on to that, I think. I don't really want to dump that Velamachus in case we need to hard cast. Okay, the Scythe Cat, we've got another one. Okay, now they're a little beefier. Something to worry about. So we need to get a Dragon's Approach and wrap up the game. Three damage to any target. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this, I think. We'll discard those 2. Dragon's Approach. Okay, so this, by the skin of our teeth, we'll go to Velamachus. Choose a legendary you want to keep. Okay. Combat. And then it's game. Alright. I'm hoping that means we're up against another green deck, maybe green ramp. We've got some good Dragon's Approach. This looks fine. 2 lands. Let's take the gamble. And a mountain. Okay, that is excellent. So we're going to discard Dragon's Approach. Oh, you can't really ask for much better than that, honestly. Okay, here we go. So the green, I think we're up against the green ramper. Tormenting Voice, dumping. Oh, we just dumped 1, okay. A little too greedy there, getting ahead of myself. Okay, that is what we need. So graveyard, we have the 3 Dragon's Approach. They're checking it out as well, apparently. Okay, opponent continues to ramp. this one do again? Beginning upkeep. Draw a card, okay. Alrighty then. So I think we go Tormenting Voice. Dump one of those. And then Thrilling Discovery. Dump a couple more. And we are all set for the next turn. Okay, big beefy dude. We will go Dragon's Approach. Yes, don't mind if I do. It leaves 2 in the graveyard. Bring out Velamachus. And then, let's see. We can't do that. We can do a land. Let's get some land out. Go for the attack. What do we do here? I think at this point we go Dragon's Approach. Down to 9. So opponent needs to get in a ton of damage, which they will do momentarily. We're going to let that through. Are they going to pump it up somehow? They've only got 1 green. No, they do not. Okay, so next. I'd like to get rid of that dude. Just in case. Okay, sure. Just beefed it up. Okay, fine. And then I guess it is hopefully let's see here. Do we want to do that? Yeah, I think we do. I'd like to put these back. Sure. Down to 1. So it's a little bit of a nail biter here. We've got 10 damage. And he's having that fight. Okay, did not have it fight. So this is a question. What do we do here? How many of these guys? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Letting in 10 damage. Down to 4. And I guess we... Oh, now let's be careful here. Do 3 damage, target player. Yeah, I think we just go the Lunar, right? Go in for the kill, Dragon's Approach. And while we're at it... yeah. Oh, this is intriguing. Are we up against a graveyard hate deck? This is what I've been looking forward to. This seems decent. I think we're going to keep it. The main thing is we want to get at least a couple of Dragon's Approach and some discard. Rats! Okay then. And then I would say next turn we toss the Dragon's Approach. These have Death Touch, right? Yep. Okay. Sanitarium Skeleton. We do higher. Discard Dragon's Approach. So 2 in the graveyard. Okay, Morbid Opportunist, getting some early damage in. Go for the planes. Dumping more Dragon's Approach. Okay, Tormenting Voice. So hoping next turn to draw a Dragon's Approach. That's not gonna cut it. Okay, so that's gonna be annoying card draw. We will take care of that problem. Don't want the opponent drawing cards. Okay, play Mountain and Tormenting Voice. I'm gonna say we'll toss that. Draw 2. Hopefully what we're looking for. Excellent. We're up against the Warlock class. Filling that graveyard. What do they have in there? Nothing much just yet. Okay, pretty much what you'd expect. Okay, planes, Dragon's Approach. Let the festivities begin. Don't mind if I do. Dragon's Approach again, down to 9. And I sort of want to, no, let's hang on to that because we might need to get some more Dragon's Approach in hand. We have 1 in the graveyard. Okay, destroy target creature as you would expect. It's probably just as well I hang on to this. Okay, yes, we'll do that. Gain 2 life. Discard 2, sure. Draw 3. Dragon's Approach. Back again. Good to see ya. So we just have 2. Right. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Next turn, I guess we hardcast the Velemachus. Not always good to have it in hand, but it can actually help sometimes. Okay, so here he goes. Will he resolve? Yes, he resolves. Will they destroy him is the next question. We go Dragon's Approach. Good game.